NewsNation's Joe Donlon, host of the Donlon Report. Joe, it's good to have you here.
Good morning. It's good to see you, AB.
You are so bright and shiny right now.
For this early, yes. So you picked the winner, but you didn't put any money on it.
No, I didn't. I've never done that myself, but I could have made some money off of that.
You could have.
I don't know how much. I don't want to think about it.
Well, I mean, the Rams, they were the favorite, obviously. And I think the bet probably was Cincinnati and the points. If you thought the Bengals were going to win, that was a good bet. And in the end, you would have won because they were giving usually 4 or 4.5 points. So had you taken Cincinnati and the points, you would have won, even though the Bengals lost. But I know, I get it. The folks in Cincinnati wanted them to win desperately.
Oh, my gosh.
It felt to me like they should have and were going to win.
It was
so
intense that to me it felt like they were almost willing it to happen. That Cincinnati was going to take it all after 33 years, having hadn't been in a Super Bowl in over 3 decades. Well, it was just so exciting.
I mean, the great thing, I think, just as a football fan, I was really happy for Matthew Stafford. I mean, he spent 12 years in Detroit, and they were 12 long years. And for him to get this opportunity and win, and I think it would have been easy, obviously, to pull for Joe Burrow because he's such a great kid. And I think he'll be back. There's no doubt. You can feel better, I think, about what you have in Cincinnati as far as what's to come. But the stars came out. They lived up to the billing. You know, Aaron Donald was as good as advertised, and Burrow and Stafford and Odell Beckham. I felt like that was a swing in the game. When he got hurt, it felt like it kind of took the air out of the Rams.
Yeah, but, I mean, still, the Rams still won. It was worth that injury, perhaps. I don't know how serious it's going to be for him for the rest of his career.
He's had, a lot of injuries.
Can we go back to Burrow and his parents?
Sure.
You were able to speak to them on your show. Let's play a little clip of that.
Okay. When did you think Joe might actually have what it takes to play at the level he's at now?
Well, we thought he was a good athlete, certainly growing up, all different sports. 10th grade was when he really started being the quarterback at the high school. We could see then at least that we thought he had a chance to be a Division I major college quarterback. But to say there was ever a time that we knew he could be a NFL quarterback, you kind of know that it's going to happen, but hard to say we knew it at any time during his high school career, for sure.
I loved hearing that reality check. It was like, well, we didn't really know how good he was. We knew he was good.
He was a better basketball player, apparently. He was a phenomenal basketball player, and his dad played in the NFL. So if anyone knows who can play in the league, it's his dad. And I think it's a good lesson. You're right, because a lot of parents think, oh, my kid's going to make it to wherever. There's a guy who played in the NFL and wasn't really sure until he kind of got to that point where you're like, okay, he might be able to do this, especially when he left Ohio State, which was his home state college, and transferred to LSU and had all of the success. But a great family. His mom, interesting, after that, I asked about the injury that Joe Burrow suffered last year, and she said she was very much worried that his career was over, and that was the end of it. 1 year he suffers that serious knee injury, but he came back, and then we all kind of grimaced last night when he got hurt again. But I thought it was a great game, great Super Bowl halftime show. Commercials, I thought, were good as well. A lot of fun ones.
Yeah, I could tell you still have the Super Bowl Kool-Aid because you're so amped this morning.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Bring all the energy, all the love. Real quick, who you have on tonight for a Super Bowl
Kevin Harlan, the voice of the Super Bowl. He's called 12 in a row. And the funny thing about Kevin is there he is in the middle there. His kind of signature is that whatever happens on the field, he calls it, whether there's someone on the field or whether there's an animal on the field. It's on the 20, the 30, police can't catch him. This is his thing. And I guess last night there was someone on the field, but it sounds like somebody who just had wandered out of a souvenir store. He had a bag from the NFL experience. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll talk to Kevin about that tonight.
Okay. Well, I think you were on the field because you sound like you were there in person. Joe, thank you. Thank you for bringing the heat as always.
You bet. Good to see you, AB.
Good to see you, too. And you can watch the Donlon Report tonight and every weeknight at 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 Central. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.